So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this. It's Asa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Liverpool have their second corner now. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's ambitious. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Kane. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Raul. And he's picked it up out wide. Puskás. Chance, surely! He's scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Is number 8, Puskás.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Puskás. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here. And Puskás! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Kamavinga. Over to the left. Hazard. He's had a shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Liverpool have their third corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's the shot! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Puskás. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we are back underway. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And he is just ripping it up! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Is number 8.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And Marquinhos. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cleared without hesitation.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Cherki. Oh, good spread. Oh, that was his best. Plays a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time. Azar. Puskás looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Cucurella. Great run on the overlap.
That's
here.
good play from him.
Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Camavinga. Cherki. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Marquinhos. No, it's come to nothing. Camavinga. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cherki. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space, and this is Azar. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good run down the left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's it. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Puskás collecting the match ball, and it is his. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Liverpool cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support and they're going to need it all. Messi in acres of space out wide. Out to the right. Played back in. And he's in on goal. And he shoots! Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim. And Puskas! Camavinga. Messi. Fernandes. He's had a shot! It's in! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for it?
Mbappe! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Goes for the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. It have the chance to go the other way. That ball looks a good one.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he's been caught napping. 30 minutes gone. And this is Puskás. Now that's well seen too. Addy. Tomori. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does the match.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 there. And now they can bring out a defence. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Schlotterbeck. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Weah. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. Puskás. It's a really well-measured ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi looking to run onto it. And Messi! And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
For our World Charity Fund.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Doku! Doku! What a hit, the save was firm.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Doku receives it in a wide position. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Doku clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, they could be caught out. And a shot! And he's found the net! And the message is clear. The only way is up. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool get themselves into the lead. Schlotterbeck. Where? It's a good foot in there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's square. Doku being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Kamavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross needs to be good. Oh, smashing header! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square and not for the first.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed little things in a hurry. Tails most definitely now.
Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the return pass. Finger. And it's Fernandez. Aim beyond the defence. No way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task came too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in distribution then and get others into the match.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Puskás. Messi is onto this. Chance for a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
If these two want to come off second best. That was good pressing, forced the error before things could get even more threatening. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Raul. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Oh, chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though. I'll give him that.
Now it's Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Puskás, looking to play him in. And he was alert to it.
Avoid the blade.
And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Doku claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks, Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Liverpool do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Liverpool cannot afford to stop here. Terrific support, and they're pushed us! They get a throw. Raul reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to...
Can he finish? It's loose and the race for the ball. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. And Fernandes. He has found the way through. And he's got the beating of his man. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Puskas. Roll! Good strike. Fernandes. Now it's Lewandowski. He might be in here. He's in space and looking for options. Behind for a corner kick. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Still goalless. That is good alertness. And it's Akanji.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Into the channel. Rosicki showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just eases him off the ball. And it's beyond the defence. Akanji. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is... He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught now. That's another chance. Yes, it's in! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. And it's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get onto this? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Raul. And it's Neymar. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Puskas. Goes looking wide. Hazard has it in a wide position. It's Hazard! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
It was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now, can they get him away?
Has been indicated.
That is ended up in no man's land. Baresi. Akanji. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Ruckard does well to get it back. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer consequences.
Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Puskas! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Engages and forces him off the ball. It looked at... and he's let fly! Oh, that wasn't far away. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Rosicki. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the shot! Yes! And he is just ripping it up! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control. That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Asa! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi, he's found a way through. Messi proves just a little bit strong. Rijkaard. Baresi calmly anticipates. Messi. That's good pressure, good in.
Well, they seem intent on Mark.
He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Alexander-Arnold. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Out of play for a throw. Pass somewhat off target. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Azar! Oh, what has happened? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That was easy, almost too easy.
Puskas really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Liverpool are having a ball here. And this is Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread out to the left. And here's Neymar. Now it's Valverde. It's Neymar! And he couldn't keep it down. Kamavinga. Akanji makes the interception. And here's Raul. Good take, and is he... Shots! And now they can clear their lines. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. So that it is all over. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Please welcome everyone.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, it's fair to... Oh, it rattles the bar! Spread out to the left. Chukwemeka. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just about within shooting range. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to... Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Alexander-Arnold probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Eze and Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Puskás. That is a brilliant interception. Chukwum, and the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it! In for the pieces! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
You can never be short of runners into space.
It's Asa! It's hit the upright. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Alexander-Arnold. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact...
Good chance here! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And they've got rid. Goal for throw-in. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hangs in a terrific header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Cucurella in acres of space out wide.
There will be 3.
It's the shot! Good effort from distance. And collective relief edged. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Liverpool have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Caicedo. And it's Azar. Looking to play him in. Puskas! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray off.
Chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Caicedo. Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Mbappe stood up well to him there. And this is Puskas. And he's decided to go for it. Caicedo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising action. Puskas! Just a whisker away. Caicedo. To Azar. Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw. Out again for a throw-in. Rijkaard. Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has been cut short. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now it's Hazard. And this is Pushka. Applies the finish! Oh, what has happened here? And it's Cucurella. He's got goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rijkaard really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Mbappe going full tilt down the left. It could be in here, and it's made its way to him. Mbappe! Great challenge, time to perfection.
Substitution.
Alexander-Arnold does well to win the ball there. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's been played through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this.